The job search in 2024 is the most frustrating that it's ever been. And I know because when I'm in need of extra income, I apply for jobs too, okay? But you may be wondering, what are some of the companies that will actually respond to you quickly, give you an interview, and give you a chance to get hired? And that's what this video is all about. Every company in this video responded to me. I've interviewed with them, and I've even received offers from half of them. So I'm hoping the same thing can happen for you. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. So the purpose of this video is just to tell you guys about the companies. I am going to show you guys the jobs that they have at the time of me doing this video. You do not have to apply for the jobs that I show in the video. Simply keep note of the companies and check their career sections for jobs that will be better for you. Okay, so the first two companies are the companies that actually took the longest to reach out. And in my course of applying for jobs, I've applied for entry-level jobs and I've applied for high-paying jobs. So I want to go ahead and start off with the entry-level jobs. And I can't guarantee that the jobs that I applied for will be available at the time of me doing this video. So let's start off with TJ Maxx. I did apply with TJ Maxx at the end of 2022. They reached out to me in the beginning of 2023. I did apply for the customer service representative job. I do see that that job is available right now, and they also have a few other remote jobs right now, okay? So with this particular job, it does say Cheyenne, Wyoming. That is where they are based. And so this job is currently available right now. They have full-time and part-time positions available. You must have reliable internet access at your home and live in one of the following states, and that's going to be the states there. You will be responding accurately, promptly, and effectively to all forms of customer communication, including phones, letters, and email. You're going to resolve difficult and sensitive customer issues in an objective and timely manner using problem-solving and negotiation skills. You'll communicate with the regional vice president, district manager, store manager, and home office personnel to resolve problems and answer questions, and document customers and store information into the call tracking system. You will promote a positive company image to support customer service objectives and mission statements, and compose personal replies to customer letters and or emails, and maintain assigned reports. You will update customer addresses for the loyalty program and adjust reward points as needed. And you're going to make sound judgment calls that align with the brand, escalation, and customer service policies for social media customer related issues. So for this job, you need 1 to 3 years of retail customer service or call center experience, and proven conflict management skills, strong listening skills, a flexible mindset, be able to prioritize work, have excellent verbal and written communication, PC knowledge, and typing skills. So just a little bit more information about this job right here. They will send you a laptop, and the calls are going to come through the laptop. So you won't be tied down with this job. You will be able to move around. You can work in your bedroom. You can work in your living room. You can work in your office. So that's one thing that I really liked about this job. Now, what I didn't like about this job was the pay. So at the time that I did the interview, the pay for this job was like $13 an hour, and that's not something I found out till the interview. So, you know, that pay is pretty low for customer service. These days with customer service, you can get, you know, $20 an hour or more. So, you know, that's pretty low for customer service. So after the interview, when they reached out to me to send an offer, I declined, because to me that pay is just a little bit too low to be taking calls and stuff like that. And the hours, I don't remember, but I believe the hours were between like 10 a.m. to 3 or something like that. So the hours were good. But again, it was just the pay and the fact that I'd be taking calls and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm good on that. It was a video interview. They asked the typical customer service questions, star format. I've talked about that many times on the channel. And so very straightforward interview. And again, they do hire pretty quickly. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check this one out. Next up, we have H&R Block. H&R Block is a tax preparation company. I believe I applied with H&R Block in November of 2023. They reached out in December of 2023. I did apply for their seasonal tax customer service, okay? For the particular position that I applied for, they had big clunky equipment, 2 monitors, you know, old school keyboard. I mean, they had clunky equipment, and their training process was not good to me. You literally just sit there and watch someone else, do stuff on a screen. And I've talked about this before on my channel. That does not work for me. I do not learn that way. I quit that job so quick, sent them their equipment back, okay? But just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean that it won't work for you. I do see some seasonal positions available right now, so let's take a look at those. They have the remote workforce specialist seasonal. They have the seasonal tax research specialist. So even though it does say Kansas City, you can pretty much be anywhere in the U.S. and work with H&R Block, okay? Let's look at the client relationship professional with H&R Block. You'll be the primary point of communication with clients when they submit an inquiry through the expat software platform, expat website, phone, and email. You're going to respond to all client inquiries received through the expat software, website, phone, and email within 48 business hours, and you're going to maintain records for all client inquiries and type of inquiry. You'll be recording inquiries and assisting clients with the setup of their accounts and virtual folders in the software platform being used. You're going to oversee the client workflow and communication process from client inquiry to signature of client service engagement to uploading tax documents to payment processing and filing, ensuring a great client experience and supporting the client throughout the process. You will be responsible for client follow-up, CRM, after the initial inquiry to maximize conversion to a paid client, and you're going to be responsible for administrative support through a partnership with expat tax advisors, which may include communication with clients, printing tax returns, maintaining client records, and processing and mailing documents to the IRS or other tax agencies. You will have consistent communication with other CRPs and expat tax advisors located in the U.S., Canada, and India. So if you're in Kansas City Metro, you will have to work hybrid, okay? So that will be an in-office requirement 2 to 3 days a week based on seasonal needs. And so you will need 1 to 2 years of customer service support, working with clients through their digital platform and phones, a minimum education and work experience, and excellent critical thinking and communication skills, be able to work independently, and be able to work Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time with occasional overtime on weekends and evenings. So it will be better if you're fluent in multiple languages and you have tax preparation experience. This job is going to pay between $15.87 and $24.04 hourly. One other good thing about H&R Block is they say that they promote from within. So, a lot of people, that start off seasonally do end up moving on and staying with them full time. The next company is going to be the company OE Connection. We'll just call them OEC for short. And they are a company that provides solutions for the auto industry. They help the auto industry to locate, buy, sell, manage their OEM parts inventory, okay? So when I applied with OEC, I applied with them in December of 2023. That position paid between $60 and $70K a year. I believe they reached out to me within a week of me applying. I had a phone interview first, and then I moved on to the second interview, which was a video interview. During the video interview, the lady did speak of, the job requiring a lot of travel, and I wasn't 100% on board with that. And then after that interview, they told me they'd follow up within a week. It probably took like over a week before they finally emailed me and said that they went with another candidate. But, for me, I wasn't mad about it or anything like that or sad about it because of the fact that I do have a 17-year-old daughter. So traveling would have been a bit difficult for me anyway. They do have a senior business analyst. They also have a bilingual technical support specialist and a technical customer support specialist. They do have quite a few remote jobs available. Let's take a look at their technical customer support specialist. According to Glassdoor, this job does pay between $42K and $62K a year. Okay, so the next company is going to be the company Lexipol, and Lexipol empowers first responders and public servants to best meet the needs of their residents safely and responsibly. They're the experts in policy, training, and wellness support, and I applied with them on December 15th, 2023, and they reached out to me on January 5th, 2024 for a video interview. So the first interview with them is going to be a video interview. I did apply for their customer success job. That job paid between $50K and $60K a year. And so my experience with them, after I did the video interview, I did move on to the next step. The next step was an assessment, and it was like a personality assessment. And there were a few math questions on the assessment, but they were pretty easy, and you could also Google the answers. So I know I didn't have any issues with that. But they did reach out to me after I did like the personality assessment, and they did say that they weren't going to move forward with me. So you already know if your personality doesn't fit, what they want you to be and how they want you to be, they're not going to move forward with you. I didn't have any issue with that. They get you in and out and they move on quick, so that's fine with me. So let's take a look at their career section. And so as of right now, me doing this video, they do have quite a few jobs available. Let's talk about the professional services specialist. I do find the pay during editing. I will put it in the description bar for you. And so with this job, you will apply your knowledge and understanding of risk management principles, practices, and their application within an agency. You'll review agency existing policies and procedures to identify levels of alignment with Lexipol master policy content, and you're going to provide project leadership and direction in a remote collaborative team environment, and initiate discussion and provide expert guidance around policy editing decisions in compliance with Lexipol's legal guidelines. We'll conduct detailed editing of policy to ensure it's applicable, practical, and functional for the agency while keeping with the Lexipol guideline style and format. You're going to oversee the entire implementation process from start to finish. This involves setting timelines, coordinating tasks, and managing resources, and ensure that projects are completed on time and within budget. You'll collect feedback from clients on the content and software and its implementation process, and use that feedback to recommend improvements for the improvement of professional services practices and also any content system changes. You will manage and document all phases of each project and meet or exceed project timelines, and you're going to successfully work and coordinate client communication within a remote and collaborative team environment. You're going to coordinate collaborative review of policy updates with the client and make necessary edits as needed and determined by the client, and release policy updates at the direction of the client, and maintain clients' program records and reports. And you will conduct monthly, daily training, bulletin validation and release, and manage clients' program records and reports, and provide input on team processes and methods using an established chain of command, and provide feedback on product lines to internal teams for continuous improvement. Okay, so for this job, you will need local public safety agency leadership experience in law enforcement, fire, or corrections, with at a minimum first line leadership experience, 2 or more years of local public safety agency policy management and editing experience, prior experience with Lexipol's online LE policy content delivery system, experience as an accreditation manager or with the accreditation process for public safety agency, be a self-starter, a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, business administration, or a relevant field, an associate's degree with minimum 4 years of experience, 10 years of experience without a degree, and experience developing and managing complex long-term projects, exceptional project organization and time management skills, be able to apply new technology, and be proficient with Microsoft Office applications. So these are the companies that I have for you guys. These are just a few of the companies that I've interviewed with, received offers from in my 13 years of working from home. So you guys, if you want a part 2, make sure to hit the like button and also let me know. All links to the company career sections will be in the description bar for you, and you guys already know. If you have any questions or comments, leave those below. I respond to all comments as long as I see them. And you guys know that I appreciate you so much for watching. If you do apply to work with any of these companies, I'm wishing you guys the best of luck. I'm hoping that they reach out to you expeditiously, okay? So I'll see you guys in my next video, and again, good luck.